Managing partner of Harlem Capital, Jarrid Tingle. Jarrid, congrats. Good to have you. Now, this is so fascinating to me. I'm hoping we can learn from this because when we look at your team is diverse across the investments that you have. Those founders are diverse, and you are oversubscribed in the initial round that you just raised. How did you do it? Is it more about the team? Is it about the connections you had before? How do others kind of replicate what you've done here?
I'm glad to be here. It's a mix of things. I think we were at the right place at the right time. We definitely have a strong team. The mission leads us. So we decided early in our trajectory that our mission would be to invest in 1,000 diverse entrepreneurs over the next 20 years. And that has definitely helped us guide us through all of the highs and lows. We found some great sponsors earlier on. We were focused on helping people, helping diverse founders raise money. And as a result, the market just supported us in ways that were helpful. So one thing led to another. We obviously work hard, and we just tried to focus on top-tier partnerships. And eventually that got us to successfully raising our first fund, but also being in a position where we can really impact diverse entrepreneurs.
Now, tell me, this is always kind of awkward to talk about. We use words like diverse, but what does that essentially mean with you? Does it mean that at least one of the founders is female or a person of color? How do you determine what diverse means for the companies, the startups that you're willing to invest in?
We definitely take an inclusive lens rather than an exclusive lens. So we're always just trying to get capital in the hands of people in proportion to the population. That's our goal. That's why we exist. That's our competitive advantage. We look for diverse teams, and we define it as a co-founder being at least one co-founder, being a woman or a person of color, which we focus on Black and Latinos in particular. But we always keep our purview open, and we always don't want to exclude any great people that we want to partner with.
Jarrid, I wonder, occasionally you'll get an executive who gets in trouble because privately they were caught telling their team that there's not enough candidates, for example, in banking from a diverse background. I wonder if you would, if you look at the universe of investing opportunities for you, do you have to dig, or do you have more than you could possibly ever fund?
We have more than we need, for sure. We started early stage because we knew the opportunities were there. We had been in diverse programs. We have a diverse network. And so before Harlem Capital was an entity formally, we were angel investing, and we had met so many great Black, Latino women entrepreneurs who we knew could help us be successful. So that was not a problem for us. We definitely had to prove that to the market a little bit. One thing we did was we actually found 200 Black Latinx founders, the large report at the time, that had raised over $1 million. But we never questioned the pipeline. It was more just finding the data points to support it, because the industry and the market research providers have been so reluctant to provide lenses on race and gender. But there's no issue for us. We do roughly 10 investments per year, and we see way more deals than we could even imagine. We saw 1,600 deals in 2020, 800 deals in 2019. So we feel very good about the pipeline, and we're going to continue to be more selective.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.